Welcome Capricorn to your reading for the week commencing December 16th. I'm going to pull you a preview card straight away so that you do not skip past this video. Don't you go anywhere, Capricorn, you naughty devil. Your preview is the Eight of Wands reversed. And that means this week is going to be slowing down. Things are slowing down, which is probably a good thing. You can relax, you can chill. It's like that last week of school before you break up for the summer holidays, you know, when you don't really do any work. It's just like, hey, we're just messing about, we're just killing time. So let's get on with your reading. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, Capricorn, and I will be looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you. However, do watch till the end, as there may well be messages throughout the reading that do resonate. If anyone's interested or would like information on a private reading with me, I'm giving away my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides with every reading booked. All you have to do is email me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And unless you ask me to, I will never reach out to you via email, social media or any other platform for any reason. So please beware of scammers. So let's see, Capricorn. And I am using a new deck, and it is called the Crystal Power Tarot. Let me just check I've got that right. Yeah. Sorry about that noise. Crystal Power Tarot. It's listed in the description. So in your general energy, we have the Two of Wands, Capricorn. Makes me feel like you want to get away. I don't know if any of you are off work. Some of you are sort of finishing work fairly early. And if that is the case, it just makes me feel like you do not want to be in your wherever you're, you know, whatever your surroundings are. You're just like, I need to get away from this place just for a couple of days, because you might have felt a little bit suffocated by it all, especially if you work from home or that kind of thing. And then you're going to have everyone over for Christmas Day. It's like you need to get away to reset. And also there's a need here for you to take your focus off something which is just making you now go cross-eyed, because you haven't been able to look at anything else, whether that's to do with Christmas itself or it's a work situation or something else. It's just like, I need to take my head out of this because it's just, I've been doing it, it's too much. I can't see it anymore. So we've got the moon in your opportunity. This is about your intuition, Capricorn. If you can tap into your intuition, you will find things much, much easier. But then, I don't know, you're not one to kind of second guess everything. I think if someone says something to you, you just like, right, okay. And not necessarily because you believe everything that everyone tells you, but you just don't, you're not fussed with, you know, if they want, it's kind of like the attitude I get from you is, if they want to make stuff up and lie about stuff, that's up to them. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to go on a rampage trying to find out why. If it doesn't affect you, why bother? That's kind of the energy I get with you. You're not going to waste your energy doing something that has no benefit to you. So your intuition, I wonder where that's going to come in useful. I think you're probably quite intuitive, but you'd never actually admit it's your intuition. You'd just say, no, it's just logic. It's, you know, that's not intuition, that's logic. But you probably find a lot of people would argue with you on that, depending on what it is. So, the Nine of Swords is in your challenge, and it's in reverse. It's like there's a refusal. It's like a point blank refusal. You are not going to let anything get you stressed or tense or anxious, or, you know, you're not. Which is good, but it's in your challenge, because it's, if only it was that easy. It's almost like you're inviting it. As soon as you do that kind of thing, as soon as you say, I am not going to get stressed or anxious, then in comes everything to kind of test that theory. And that's the universe saying, oh, I like games like this. Let's see if they're being honest. The Knight of Cups in reverse is in your unforeseen events. You're missing someone, and it feels like someone younger. And I'm not saying they're passed over, I just feel like they're distant. You know, it feels like a child or grandchild, nephew, niece, I don't know, but it does feel like that kind of energy. Someone that you really, there's times in your life when you're just like, oh my God, I really need this person right now. I need a hug, I need a cuddle. Not because you're struggling at all. It's just, yeah, sometimes you're very, when I say independent, Capricorn, I don't mean it in the respect of you don't like having anyone around you. The way you process things is very independent. It's like, you don't need someone else's validation. You don't need someone else's opinion. You have an idea, you go with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And sometimes that can be a bit lonely in a way. And sometimes you just want a good old-fashioned non-judgmental hug kind of thing, which is, you know, what you're craving here. The Hierophant is in your advice, which is interesting because I think you are probably one of the most structured, most stable signs in the zodiac. And yet it's saying here, you know, check your structure, check everything is safe and secure, the foundations are strong. Is everything okay? Did you want to change anything? It's like, do you want to change the wallpaper? No, they're still happy with everything. I don't know why. It's just like, because it is happening to a lot of people that their lifetime boundaries and values and principles are now changing out of the blue. It's like, what on earth is going on? And it might be happening with you as well, Capricorn. I don't know why, but it's not obvious that it's happening. But there could be some kind of new learning curve coming in here. It could even be a renewal of faith of some kind for some of you. Maybe you've given up on your faith, and now you're feeling drawn to it again, or drawn to a different maybe you're exploring a different religion, perhaps you're looking at Buddhism, or maybe you're looking at it's not, what's it called? I'm really sorry, and that's so rude. Muslims, and I can't remember the religion. And that is literally because the word has evaded me. It's not because I'm being ignorant. It's because I've literally lost the word. So I apologise. I really apologise. Yeah, so maybe you do want to just, you know, explore something new. That's really going to bug me now. What is it? What is it? Okay, Two of Wands in your general energy, clarified by the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Wow, a lot of fire coming in here. And the Eight of Swords reversed. So yeah, you're like, I need to get away. I need to get away from this because I can't even see straight anymore. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you need to free yourself from whatever this energy is. It feels like there's a lot going on here, and I don't know if there's people around you who are being they're not in conflict. It feels more like they're just being very loud. They're just being very loud and very unnecessary. And you're like, I can't do it anymore. I need some peace. So the Moon is in your opportunity. Intuition and your subconscious. There'll be something there in your subconscious, Capricorn, that you haven't quite cottoned on to yet. I don't know what it is, but clarified by the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. Oh God. See what I mean? It's like I said to you, when I tell you what your intuition is, you will argue it. You'll say that's not my intuition. That's my logical brain. But it's not, because you've got the Moon clarified by the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse is you denying your intuition. This is going on with Cancer at the moment, by the way. Having exactly the same problem with her, with them, not her. I don't know how we fix this problem. It's not so much a problem for you. It's just that you can't see the separation between the two. I think if, you know, because you are so practical, if someone could show you a simple way, here's your conscious thought and here's your intuition, and it was very clear, then you'd be like, oh, okay. It's not like you're denying intuition as a thing. You just don't. Or are you? Yeah, it's interesting. It's a very deep conversation, that one. The Four of Wands is your it's like what's most important to you, and it is. I mean, as simple as it sounds, it's for everyone to be happy, and I think that is everyone's sort of want or need. But yeah, it's like you can strip everything away. You don't need the money. You don't need any fancy car, any fancy house. As long as everybody's happy, that's all that matters. It's High Priestess, and then the Nine of Wands in reverse. opportunity. There's an opportunity here for you to... So again, I don't see you as being someone who gets anxious or worried or stressed as such. But there is frustration here, and I think the opportunity here is to I don't know, the messages with the High Priestess. That there's an opportunity here that you're going to completely probably skip over because you're going to deny her. So the Nine of Swords reversed in your challenge is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Seven of Cups reversed. Yes, okay, so Eight of Wands is things speeding up, probably just at the time when you don't want them to. And it's also like this kind of, like I said, you're very independent. You're internally independent. So whatever your thoughts are your own, your ideas are your own, your emotions are your own. You don't form opinions because someone else has told you something, and therefore now you think a certain way because you've do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. But it feels like there's something happening here which is very quick fire, and it could be it's like you're being forced to make a decision, snap, and that you don't like. That's what's stressing you out. Judgment in reverse. It's like everyone's waiting for you to decide something, and again, you don't like that. It's like, why is the pressure on me? The Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, it just feels a bit kind of messy, but that's why it's in your challenge. Like you're having to make a decision, but then all of a sudden you're going to become it's almost like you're going to become very flustered, and you're going to be like, well, I don't know. Like, whereas normally, under normal circumstances, you'd be very assured, self-assured, confident, but in this situation, you're really worried that you're making yourself look, but you're not, so don't worry. The Knight of Cups reversed is clarified by the Hierophant reversed, the Ten of Swords in the upright, thankfully, and the Three of Cups reversed. So interesting, the Hierophant comes in reverse, and then we have it in your advice in the upright, because through this week you're going to learn quite a lot. You're going to learn what not to do. You're going to learn from some sort of mistake here, and yeah, it may even be that whatever happened there, where you were suddenly thrown into a situation where someone made you feel like you had to make a decision, you're going to kick yourself after that, because you're just going to say, why did I even do that? Why did I not just say no? Which is, again, unlike you, why you suddenly were like not yourself for a minute. The Ten of Swords is about, I mean, this is you flogging yourself, Capricorn, come on. It's like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot, and you're metaphorically, emotionally flogging yourself for being an idiot, and you don't need to do that, honestly. The Three of Cups reversed. This does cause you to distance yourself from a couple of people because you really feel like they took the mick out of you, and you're seeing them in a bit of a different light because of it. It's like it's never fun to be the butt of someone's joke. It might be hilarious to them, but it does also show their true character as well. So yeah, it's interesting when things like that happen, because you think, you know, that there's the blessing. Because I say to you, every time whatever negative thing happens in your life, there's always a positive, there's always a blessing to it. And that was the blessing, is the fact that if that hadn't happened, you wouldn't have seen these people for who they really are. The Hierophant is in your advice, clarified by the Five of Swords reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Six of Cups. So you're letting go of so many things here. Like I said, it does feel like you're rebuilding that structure. You're rebuilding your boundaries, your guidelines, your principles. The Five of Swords is about knowing when to walk away, knowing when to get involved. It's like, yeah, I'm learning that one big time. Many times I've got involved and I shouldn't have gone anywhere near it, and that's one lesson. The Devil in reverse is not allowing certain people to hold you back. They may just have had this toxic emotional hold over you, but also, you know, allowing them to occupy your thoughts as well to a certain extent. You know how some people can just say one little thing, even though you do not care about them and you hardly ever think about them, and yet they have this kind of way of being able to say one thing, and that's it. It consumes you for days, if not weeks. Like, it'll be something really innocuous, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Do you always, it'll be something like, do you always talk this loud? Or, you know, it'll be something really like, and you'll be like, but anyway. The Six of Cups. So in some ways you're getting back to your roots. You're remembering who you were before the world changed you. So it's nice. I'm not saying you're going to go back to that, because no one ever can. But it's like reminiscing and thinking, what was it I wanted when I was so young and innocent, when I used to pretend that I'd be grown up? What was it that I used to play with my friends? And you know, and you'll go through all that kind of memory sifting of, oh yeah, I remember now, I wanted to be an air hostess, or I wanted to train ponies, I wanted to run a shop. God, I did all of this when I was a kid. I remember it vividly. Shop owner, air hostess, running a kennels, I think was one of them. What else? Teacher. Anyway, I'm just waffling on for no reason. Not one of them was a tarot reader, strangely enough. At the age of, God, when I was 7 or 8. No, I definitely didn't think I was going to be a tarot reader. So we're going to do your cartomancy, which will be the last one, guys. I'm not going to do this again for quite some time, because, quite frankly, it's starting to grate on me, and it might be grating on you as well, because the quality of information online is just shocking. So let's see what we've got. Capricorn. Your card is the Three of Clubs. In cartomancy, the Three of Clubs card can mean be happy for your partner and consider See, it doesn't even make sense. Be happy for your partner and consider what that means for both of you. Sorry guys, I'm going to start again. Okay. The Three of Clubs is represented by 3 clubs arranged in a triangular pattern. I don't need to know what it looks like. The card symbolises the element of fire, which is associated with passion, action and creativity. The number 3 represents growth, collaboration and expansion, and together these symbols convey the energy and potential for progress and expansion. When this card appears in a reading, it suggests that new opportunities for creative expression and communication are emerging. It is a call to embrace and explore your unique talents and abilities. The Three of Clubs invites you to step out of your comfort zone and take risks in order to grow and expand. This card also emphasises the importance of effective communication and collaboration. It suggests that sharing your ideas and thoughts with others can lead to new insights and opportunities. Oh, you're not going to want to do that, are you? At all. You don't want to share ideas with people because then they might have an opinion and you don't really care. You don't really care, which is true. The Three of Clubs signifies a period of expansion and growth of various aspects of your life. The other's not saying anything different, it's just rewording it in different ways. That's all it's doing. It's very annoying. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your patience and your understanding. But before you go, please go and check them out if you haven't done so already. I could literally just talk about these for a whole video, and I might do. They'll lose. I wouldn't lose subscribers, surely. I'm definitely I'm going to do more videos on the crystal energy, and incorporate these into it because I love them. I do. Turquoise for the heart, malachite for the head and the crown chakra, and labradorite for the third eye and spiritual chakra. You don't have to have these, you can choose your own. Maybe you don't need your heart chakra opening, you don't need your crown chakra opening. Maybe you need your sacral chakra and your I forgot what they're all called, but other chakras. But guys, thank you so much. Please go and check them out though, because their sale is still on. The link is in the description. Every time you buy something, they donate to the wild sea otters because they are endangered, and it's helping save them, if nothing else. So thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. I return it to you tenfold. Until next time, enjoy the journey.